What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It's James, ReadOptionAgency.com. 23 years selling full-time on eBay. And I got a story for you, I guess. Looks like a good story. So this was put out 16 hours ago here in St. Louis. St. Louis company says months-long USPS delays are bad for business. So it ain't just us resellers who are making noise about the USPS. Apparently some bigger companies are starting to step up also, which is good because the USPS is just falling apart, and it just makes no sense. It's supposed to be a service for, citizens, if you will, and it's just a freaking mess. So let's see here. St. Louis, just north of downtown St. Louis, sits J.P. Bushnell Packing Supply Company. The unassuming exterior houses one of the largest hose, belt, pump, and sheet packing distributors in the Midwest. It's a small company with some big accounts. We have Ameren, Anheuser-Busch, City of St. Louis. We do have some accounts that are not in the United States. We ship all over the world. Bordell handles the company's accounting. What she can't account for lately is when the mail arrives. It started once in a while with one check and two checks just coming a couple of weeks late. So we all have seen that. I've gotten late bills because I never received a bill in the mail. And as a shipper shipping 100 items a day, 70 to 100 items a day, I see continuous delays up to 30 days on some stuff. So then all of a sudden we started noticing some bills were not coming. They were coming past the due date. We're getting checks for months after they've been mailed. That's just not acceptable. In early August, Gina contacted the Postal Service with her concerns. In it, the USP representative told her the business main mail carrier said they should have no problems receiving mail, adding she assumed the issue may happen on days he's not working or on vacation. Of course, just like the typical USPS, they have an excuse for everything. The same with if a customer calls them and says, "Why has my item not been scanned yet?" The Postal Service says, "Well, it was never dropped off." Because unfortunately, when they have the scan form scanned, it does not say that the item has been taken by the Postal Service. So they got an excuse for everything. Gina was told a delivery alert was set up and should rectify the issue. But less than 3 weeks after receiving that information, Gina says those checks arrived from a company they work with in Millstadt. One of them was dated April 29th, the other May 5th. So let's see what this is.
The agency is proposing several changes, including the adjusting of pickup and drop-off times and faster delivery of some classes of mail. It's looking for feedback from the mailing and shipping community during a virtual conference next month. The Postal Service says changes won't go into effect until after the election and the peak holiday shipping season.
Maybe we need to look up that conference, and we need to get some representatives for the reselling world to start making some stink. I'm going after this, and I see a bigger business stepping up. I'm going to start making more videos calling the USPS out on issues. If I have to make one video for every one item, I will do that. I'm going to start getting louder and louder. That's the only way you're going to get heard. So let's see what goes on here. It's just progressively getting worse and worse and worse. We're not talking a couple $100. We're talking a substantial amount of money. Gina tells us businesses also having issues with their outgoing mail being readily picked up. Usually we end up just taking it to the post office because we can't trust them to come before we close. Fox 2 asked USPS to investigate the issues Gina shared with us. A representative shared, "We show no records of delay or service issues with this address. However, we will continue to monitor delivery performance." This is your typical government bullshit, right? To ensure we are meeting our customers' needs. When mail service issues occur, we take steps to quickly resolve customers' concerns. Bullshit. We gladly work to address any specific issues from the community. when brought to our attention. Bullshit. And we encourage customers to reach out to their local post office. Yeah, encourage it so you can just load us up with some bullshit. Come on now. I know times are tough. Everyone is shorthanded. Everyone is overworked and underpaid. As I made a statement before, our post office used to, the employee parking used to have every parking spot filled every day with employees parking. Now it's not even half full every day. So they've made back huge cuts. Let's see. Everyone is overworked and underpaid, but I don't understand what is taking so long. Where is the check going and floating for 4 months? Exactly. That's what you'll send something to California, but it's going to make a round trip to Florida first before it gets to California. It's that whole setup that just makes no sense. I had a customer in Indiana. I am like 6 hours away from Indianapolis, Indiana, and it went via Florida to get there. It's mind-blowing. It makes no damn sense what this company is doing. USPS encourages customers to email them directly with issues. Why? So you can feed us bullshit? A representative told us every email has been carefully documented and appropriate actions taken to strengthen service. The Postal Service will diligently continue to investigate customers' concerns. Bullshit. And correct. All right, I'll stop. Deficiencies to improve service to our community. You know what I'm going to say right there. So at least it's not us starting to make waves, but of course, even a bigger company and to a news channel, they're just giving the same old BS story that we all get and buyers get and everyone gets from the Postal Service. And I just wanted to bring you this to your attention because I know a lot of us are frustrated with the USPS and their issues. And like I said before, and it's starting to happen slowly, companies are starting to take their business. You see UPS has stepped up and are taking medium packages now where they've already given the bigger packages to UPS. Now all it's going to take is someone to come in and take the smaller packages, those first class packages, those 5-ounce packages, start undercutting the USPS, and there will no longer be a United States Postal Service because they're going to be pushed out of business. Will that be Amazon? Will that be another company just that comes out of the blue? Will it be UPS that says, hey, we've got an opportunity here to take the Postal Service down and to get all that money for ourselves? I don't know. Maybe they have a different, maybe the UPS implements, instead of big boxes, they implement small delivery trucks like Postal Service does and just start hitting zip codes. Anything's possible. If the money's right, the company's going to make the changes. So anything's possible in the future. So just wanted to bring all that up. And thanks, everybody. Please like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are not. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later.